The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Alongside Carson-Newman baseball coach Tom Griffin, I'm Michael Watchring, and this is seeandeagles.com. The Eagles get set for their final regular season South Atlantic Conference series against the Wingate Bulldogs with a lot on the line. Coach, you're currently tied for that 8th spot with Lenore Ryan. I know anytime you get to this point of the year, sometimes you can look at those standings a little bit more frequently, but how do you convey to your players to worry about themselves and knowing that if they take care of business, they're in that final 8?
Well, Michael, it's a good question. I don't know how, really, that they know what's at stake. They know what they have to do. I think there was a huge disappointment last week at Newberry, who I thought did a tremendous job. They were disappointed. There was almost that kick in the gut that we kind of let some things go by. Don't feel like we played our best, even though we were playing our best coming into that. We didn't play our best series and made too many mental and physical mistakes. So now we've got a chance. Again, you control your own destiny, which is nice at this point of the year, that if you go in and you worry about the pitch and execute, you have a chance. Now, I think our guys have realized that we've played some very good baseball against some very good teams. We have pitched it very well. We have played very good defense. We've had great hitting and timing. So we've seen that. And we've seen it done, all three of those done in one game. But we've also have seen some other things that, have not gone well. We want to make sure that we take the fact that we can be a good team. Every day that we go out there, we have that chance to do it because we've done it before. And 10 seniors, they know exactly what's at stake here for their last conference weekend series. Wingate's a very difficult place to play, and against a very good team that has done very well against us in the past. So it's not an easy trip, but we've talked about God does not want us to have this thing to be easy. There's a purpose and a reason for all this happening. We need to keep that in perspective, and these challenges that we have are great lessons for all of us, not just the players, the coaches as well, how we're going to handle it, how we go about our business, and who do we keep our faith in.
You mentioned this Wingate Ball Club. They average over 8 runs per game. They're going to score runs, but on the pitching side, they walk a lot of guys. I think they're 10th in the league in terms of walking guys. What do you have to do to take care of? Is it scoring runs that's more important, or is it on the mound and defense that's more important against this team?
Defense, I think, so important. The freebies, they are gonna hit the ball. They're a very good hitting club. Have been for a long time. We've got to pitch it better. To be honest with you, we had too many 2-strike hits that Newberry had against us, and didn't have the conviction and the put out that we needed to have. Is that stuff or is that mentality? Could be a little of both, but we feel it's a little bit more of the mentality part. So we definitely have to pitch it good. Make sure that ball stays in the ballpark. To give us a chance. Numbers aside, walks and all that, I mean, really every conference weekend, and you've seen this since you've been here, Michael, they're all competitive. It doesn't matter who you're playing. They're very competitive series. And they've got quality arms that again, have had some outstanding performances. So we know it's going to be a very difficult challenge ahead of us. But, we're looking forward to it because, again, we still control our destiny. And so that's always a good thing. So we look forward to that.
You almost get a preview of, if you're able to make the conference tournament next week, of kind of that do or die mentality this week. What's the key for your team to come away with some victories against Wingate?
Well, I think it does. Next week, if you get in, it's that one game we'll have to play. Boy, it would be nice to keep back a pitcher, a starting pitcher for that Wednesday game, but we can't worry about next week. As you know, we got to make sure we win games to get in. So we're not even thinking about that next week. We got to worry about the first pitch there on Friday night and take care of that game, pitch it well. Our defense has been playing well, and we've got to be able to execute with runners on base. And again, that was something else at Newberry. We failed to add to leads. A 3-0 lead becoming 4-0 is big, and we've got to make sure we take care of those opportunities. And we're talking about a mentality here of I am versus I hope, I think. It's I am. We need to have that I am capable. I am going to do the job. I am going to do this versus, well, I hope at this at-bat right here, I can get the job done. That's a small little phrase, but it's so crucial in the confidence factor that these guys have had when they won 8 in a row and 14 out of 16 in the beginning of the year. It's just maintaining that consistency. And sometimes one guy in that lineup can make that happen. Sometimes it's the guy on the hill. Sometimes it's the guy at the plate with a runner on second and 2 outs who gets the base hit. But whatever it is at that point in that pitch or that swing, we've got to have that I am mentality.
Thanks for your time. Best of luck this weekend, Coach.
Look forward to having you again, Michael.
I look forward to being there. It'll be 6 o'clock Friday for the first game of the 3-game series. For Carson-Newman head coach Tom Griffin, I'm Michael Watchering, and this is SeeingEagles.com.